Hello? Thank you. Hello, mascara. Okay. First things first, I'm deleting my Instagram, and those who know me are probably either shocked or not surprised at all. I've made many Instagram profiles in my time, got quite the track record, but I'm at a point in time where if I'm having these social media profiles, I want them to have a focus and an actual purpose and to have flow. And right now I'm kind of all over the place and I don't feel like it's sticking with a singular purpose. Get these videos going. I'm gonna let everyone know they're going away. It's going away. This is gonna be how I hang out with you guys and communicate with you guys and connect. What artwork I'm creating, all that jazz. So I would just like to say I love my new camera so much. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I asked on Instagram if you guys wanted to see kind of like a painting tour, everything that I've painted so far, basically my portfolio, if you want to call it that. And I'm still gonna film the video. I'm sitting here and I was actually going through my drawer with all of my sketches and drawings, and it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm chilling and I'm just figured, why not just do this, record it, and I can work on it a little bit tomorrow and hopefully get it up this week. I don't remember when some of them are from. I have some that are many years old, and it's gonna be kind of cool to see the progress that I've made. It's been a while since I've done a drawing or a portrait, so definitely something I would like to do very soon. If you want to see all my paintings and have me record a video doing that, please like this video, comment if you do, comment what your favorite drawing was. Please subscribe to me, especially since I'm not going to be on any other social media platform. I'm going to need your love and support. So with that being said, let's get into the sketches. I didn't really know how I was going to film this, but I think I'm just going to... I'll just show you, okay? It was probably from either very end of high school or right after. Camera will not stay focused. Come on now, like, get it together. Okay, so here we are. I did this from my noggin, and I hardly ever do that. So I remember being pretty proud of this one. It's just someone like laying on the ground, not even their full head. I don't know. I didn't know what to do with their arms, I'm pretty sure. Like, I didn't know what to do with their head. I didn't know what kind of face to draw, so I just left it at that. This one, also from the same time. She's just reading like the newspaper or something. It's just like a quick little sketch. Oh, I got a text. Here's one I did. This was, I think, like a year or two ago. This was just so random, and I did this in like 30 seconds. Just a little astronaut, and he's just coming out of a little black hole. An artistic black hole, obviously. This is not a real black hole. This is a skull I did, and it is a marine hat on top. I did this for my friend Sam. I think he was thinking about getting a tattoo of it, and I don't think he did, but you know what? I have a cool drawing, so it's fine. I'm totally cool with it. I really love this one. I love this skull so much. I've always been really proud of this one. Okay, so here's when I started getting into portraits, and this was one of the first ones I did. Very loose, not a lot of shading. Stopped here. I kind of liked how loose it was, and the shading is kind of patchy and not blended and whatnot, but still, you know, not bad. We all gotta start somewhere, you know? Same chick, actually. I'm pretty sure I found her on like Tumblr or something. This was like right out of high school. It's so minimal with the lines and the shading. Like, I mean, I probably use it, but you can tell like she has really full curly hair, but I only did these little bit of lines and it still, you know, gave that message and conveyed that. So that's kind of what I like about this one. Yeah. And she's just a really beautiful girl. I'm gonna share this one. It's not really a sketch, but I did kind of paint it for an idea. This was a makeup idea I came up with, and if you've followed me for a long time or if you've known me for a long time, you know that I had a really intense makeup phase. I loved doing designs on my face and just doing any type of makeup look in general. I've actually worked in a news station in West Palm Beach doing makeup. I thought it was my dream job for a while. I really loved it. But I painted this on the sheet and I ended up doing the makeup look, and I'll put the makeup look right here. Boom. So yeah, I did that and that was really fun. That was probably my favorite one I ever did. It was super sick. These are the fun ones. So I did this about a year or two ago. So this is this girl. Oh, love her. I think this is still my favorite portrait I've ever drawn. I am kind of obsessed with her. I love her. That's why I chose the photo, was because of her hair. And like all the little just stringy bits. I really think that's why I picked it. And I mean, she was beautiful obviously, but like, next one is right here. This fine gentleman right here. Really handsome guy, had really beautiful eyes, I remember, and that's why I wanted to draw this. And what I like about this one is it's really shaded and detailed up in the face, as you can see. And then as you go down to his neck, it gets very, very sketchy. And he just kind of like almost melts into a drawing. He just looks real, and then it's like, oh, no. My like least favorite one, I still think it's successful. I don't know why. I finished it and I was like, I don't know. Still a beautiful woman. I don't know. And I think like the way I made this line here for her shoulders, it looks like she has like no shoulder. Love drawing eyes so much. Seriously, like that's my favorite part. Ugh, I love the eyes. Because that's how it brings it to life. The eyes bring it to life. There's this lady. She had freckles. That's why I wanted to draw her. She just had so many freckles. I'm not a big fan of her lips. I think they got a little crazy out of hand, but a little close up. Her eyes I really love, and I think I got the freckles down pretty well. There's some areas where I could have done a little bit better, but this was one of my first sketches I did of a portrait. This kind of goes with like the minimal, not really a lot of shading type deal, but this is some girl on Instagram and I don't follow her anymore. I don't remember what her name is. She is stunning and she always does really beautiful makeup looks, but this is her. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Yeah, see, just like no shading, so it definitely looks very sketchy, but she's beautiful nonetheless. She looks like a freaking fairy. She's gorgeous. So this started as a portrait, and I had this period of time where I went, I believe 50 days exactly, and because I started counting because I was starting to go so crazy. I could not think of anything to paint or draw, and anytime I attempted it, it was such a tragic failure and it was driving me nuts. And it was just right in the middle of this really good streak I was having of painting and drawing, and I just felt like I was on fire. I was on a roll. I was producing art all the time. I was liking what I was producing, and then it just stopped. Like everything in here just stopped. I pulled it out and the look on his face is this like strained, stressed, untrusting look. And you might have seen the photo before. I think he's a pretty famous model, but I ended up going over it with Sharpie and kind of messing with it because my brain was just going crazy, and I just started going, and it says mad on his head because I was going mad. I felt like I was going mad. Ooh, I like this one a lot. It's pretty basic and simple, but the concept is really cool, and I think it was executed pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it, but this is, and I've done a lot of paintings like this. You'll see when I do my painting video, but I love putting like shapes on people's faces and filling them with space. I love doing that. I don't know why. The first drawing of that concept that I ever did, and I think I did pretty good with the galaxy. Listen, drawing space, anything space, with a pencil is so hard. It's really challenging because if you think about it, like these objects in space are so huge, they're so detailed, they are so layered, and there's so many, just like, there's gas, there's dust, there's, you know, there's light, there's all these different components happening, and focus, and it's this huge three-dimensional object, and you're trying to give off that illusion with a two-dimensional one shade of pigment. It's hard. It's very hard to do. I have a lot of unsuccessful drawings and a lot of successful drawings with it. I figured this one was pretty successful. I was really happy with it, and yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. So yeah, this is just an old random one I have. I think I saw him in a magazine. Right. I did this. Yeah, just did like little gears in her face. Yeah, cool stuff. This is a self-portrait from 2015, and yeah, I'm not gonna share the story. It's not YouTube appropriate, but yeah, it's a self-portrait. I'll leave it at that. This is my favorite drawing I've ever done. I'm so utterly proud of this one, and I think it's also the most powerful drawing that I've ever done, easily, because the rest of these, they're just portraits, they're just faces. You look at this and it makes you think, at least from what I've been told and what I feel when I look at it. So this is my God is a Woman drawing. I also have done a painting of this because I loved it so much, and I actually I asked permission to use this photo from a photographer who does a lot of maternity shoots, and I was on this group in Facebook, and it was called like the Beauty, Style, and Friendship group, and this gorgeous model, she was pregnant, and she posted all of these photos, and they were like, I'm telling you, I saw them and my jaw dropped. So gorgeous. And I asked her, I was like, can I please use one of your photos to make a drawing? And this is what I came up with. I'm so proud of this. This is my favorite drawing ever. So yep, she's got a little galaxy in her tummy because God is a woman, you know what I'm saying? And this is my latest portrait that I've done. We're almost done here, actually. Got this lady right here. Nothing significant, really. I just thought she was beautiful, and yeah, I just want to draw her. So this is my latest one. Get kind of close so you can see. Gorgeous eyes, of course. Love doing her eyes. I love this little sketch. I used to work in an office and I would get so bored, so I would just bring my sketchbook with me to work like a bad girl and draw during work. So I did this, just like a mountain scene with the Milky Way in the back. Used some white paint for the stars. Yeah, a couple more sketches I will show. One is, oddly enough, it's kind of just this little abstract drawing I did. and I started thinking of, I had this idea, and it was just like kind of let my mind flow into my hand in an abstract drawing, draw how it feels to face yourself. And when I mean face yourself, I mean kind of be introspective, look at who you currently are and, you know, why you're feeling the way you are, why you're behaving the way you are, and what needs to change and what is great and should be nurtured. And I know that's a kind of a weird thing, but I'm an artist, and that's just what was going through my head when I drew this. And it's not an impressive drawing, but I titled it Facing Yourself Without a Mirror, and it is just this little line sketch, and there's very little shading. I'll bring it up close so you can see. Just a little abstract guy. So I just called it Facing Yourself Without a Mirror. Just weird artist things, you know? So that's really it. That's all I have to share. I'm so excited that I got this filmed. I've been kind of filming some different things, but I'm excited to just get this up and running and going and share some art. Hopefully, you know, inspire you to draw or to paint or to just pick up that thing that you love to do that no one has to tell you to do. You just do it and you kind of lose yourself in it. It's so important that we all do that. We all just hide from the world for a little bit, be in our own world, be in our own mind, and let the creative juices flow, let our minds wander, and let our emotions just be felt the way they are. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. My mind is a weird place. I know, I just have so many ideas. I always, like, constantly, all day, every day, I am thinking of new things to draw, new concepts to paint and draw. I've been really getting into design and architecture, and that is consuming a lot of my ideas and my mind and my thoughts. So I'm constantly, you know, thinking of how to be innovative that way, be somewhat revolutionary. I would like to go places with this, but I don't want to get too into it. That's an intimate part of my brain and my life at the moment that I am trying to protect and nurture as much as possible. Not talk about it, just be about it. If you have questions, if you had a sketch that really stood out to you, please comment, let me know. Again, I'm not going to be on Instagram, I'm not going to be on anything else. This is where I'm going to be. If you want to see my face, subscribe. If you don't want to see my face, don't subscribe. There's going to be more art coming. There's going to be just more fun stuff, beauty related, health related, just life stuff related. So I'm excited, and I hope to see you on the next video. Please come back, be much appreciated, and I will see you all later. Hope you all have a wonderful day or a good night, whatever it is, whenever you're watching this. Take care, be safe, and yep, sending my best.